everyone, my name is Willow Rose Moondancer and I make videos here on YouTube about Wicca. Today I want to talk to you about magic. So I have talked a little bit about different types of magic before in a more general sense, and I talked about what different color types there are of magic and what those colors mean within it. But today I want to talk to you more about the bigger overall types of magic, and then if you guys enjoy that, maybe I can talk about more subcategories within magic. So today I have 7 different types of magic that I'm going to talk to you about, so let's just get right into it. So the first type of magic that I want to talk about is what we call high magic. So another way to describe that is ceremonial or ritualized magic. It's very formal, very elaborate, intricate, exact. It's got a lot of symbolism, complex astrology, numerology, and summoning otherworldly entities. And its purpose is usually for spiritual growth and higher purpose. It's just called high magic because it's just like less everyday common magic. It's not something that I really partake in at all. I prefer more casual magic, which leads us into our second type of magic, which is folk magic or low magic. This is the kind of magic that I think most people partake in on a daily basis. It's just magic for the common everyday people. It can be healing, attracting luck or love. It can be driving away evil, just like your common cord magic, jar magic, candle magic, that kind of thing. But yeah, and it's usually has like everyday materials in it, like coins, nails, wood, rope, candles, rocks, crystals, shells, that kind of thing. Things that are easy to get your hands on. And the third type of magic, which for a long time I never really considered as magic, I kind of gave it its own thing, but when I was reading Wicca by Harmony Nice, it made me realize that even people who just do divination can consider themselves witches as well. So if you didn't grasp that, the third thing is divination, which essentially just means any type of practice where you're looking into the future. So that can be tarot work, it could be oracle work, tasseography, it could be pendulums, it could be runes, it could be like scrying, anything within the bubble of divination can count as divination magic. Yeah. And then the fourth type of magic is called sympathetic magic, which is essentially when you have an object that is to represent a person and that representation then links the two together. So this is commonly seen as puppets or voodoo dolls or something like that. It could also be an object that belonged to the person or a picture of the person. It's often considered to be a negative type of magic, but that's not true. A lot of people associate it with like hexing people because of the stereotypical voodoo dolls that we see on TV and movies, but it could be for healing, prosperity, love, fertility, anything like that. Also, sorry if you can hear the hail hitting my window. I can't do anything about that, so we're just gonna have to move past it, and hopefully the music that I end up inserting in this video will mask it. The fifth type of magic is talisman magic, which is essentially magic using a talisman or an amulet. which is simply an object that has been charmed. It's typically worn or carried on you. That's how that magic gets used. And it can be man-made or it can be found in nature. The sixth type of magic, and I think the most broad type of magic, because there's lots of different magic that can fall underneath it, is elemental magic, which is essentially just the magic that uses the elements or working with tools that represent the elements. So depending on your tradition that you follow, there could be more things that fall under elemental magic, and there could be some of these things you might not think fall under elemental magic, and that's okay. I have made a list of things that I think would fit underneath it, such as candle magic, herbal magic, crystal magic, metal magic, moon magic, and weather magic, and I'm sure there's more that I would consider to be elemental magic, but those are just a few examples. And the seventh and last type of magic that I'm going to be talking about today is petition magic, which is very similar, if not the same, as prayer essentially. You make sure that you're asking and you're not commanding for something. But one thing that you have to accept is that you might not be given what you're asked for. You might get a no, and that's okay. That just simply means that whatever it is that you're asking for is not going to be in your best interest in the long run. There's a different plan, a different path that's going to be better for you. But that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you check out my Instagram at Willow Rose Moondancer so you can stay up to date with me and my everyday life. Make sure you leave a like down below to let me know if you like videos like this one. And lastly, make sure you subscribe because I make videos every Tuesday, every Thursday, and every Sunday. And until next time, blessed be.